Think about downloading a massive file on a standard home network. If your connection drops or the router resets, hours of progress can vanish instantly, leaving you to start entirely from scratch. The alternative is bypassing the bottleneck. By delegating the initial download to a secure cloud locker, the heavy lifting happens on a remote server, which acts as a protective intermediary between the file and your device. Setting this up requires exactly 3 things: a modern web browser, an email address, and a direct file link. There is no desktop software to install, and because the remote server acts as a secure buffer, a VPN is unnecessary. This setup removes the stress from the most intensive part of the process, the transfer from the source to your storage. While you still need a connection to stream or download later, the initial ingestion is handled entirely by gigabit speed data centers. Step 1 is account creation. Navigate to the sign-up portal, enter a valid email address, select a secure password, and complete the required captcha challenge. Next, check your inbox for the activation email. Clicking the verification link secures the account and automatically logs you into the system. This interface is the V2 dashboard. To navigate it efficiently, we will break it down into 3 specific functional zones: the top left account status, the middle file manager, and the universal link field at the top. Look at the top left section. This zone displays your current subscription tier alongside a visual progress bar tracking your exact storage usage. For new accounts on the free tier, this bar is capped strictly at 2 GB. If you attempt to initiate a transfer that exceeds this available capacity, the system will block the action. The wide area in the center is your primary staging ground. Once an ingestion process finishes, the resulting files and folders will populate right here. Navigating this dashboard allows you to apply a familiar file management logic to your remote storage, making it easier to track and organize your cloud files through a browser. To initiate a transfer, locate the universal link field at the top of the dashboard. Paste your target URL into the box and press Enter. Ensure this URL points directly to the file itself. Pasting the address of a search engine or a general web page will result in an ingestion error. This graphic illustrates the routing. When you submit a valid link, a toast notification confirms the save is added to your folder. Monitor the progress in the tasks row. Once it flips to complete, the data is secured in your personal cloud storage. Because this transaction happens entirely between the source server and your cloud locker, you can immediately close your browser tab or power down your device. The transfer continues unattended in the background. Decoupling the acquisition process from your local network uptime removes the risk of corrupted files caused by dropped Wi-Fi signals during the ingestion phase. With the data secured, you can access it by clicking the completed file directly in your task row. This opens the built-in media player. It handles video, audio, and standard document formats directly in the browser, eliminating the need to install specific local viewing applications. Behind the scenes, the system performs server-side transcoding. It actively adjusts the file format and optimal video streaming bitrate to match your network conditions, ensuring smooth playback on older hardware. If you are traveling or require offline access, you will need to extract a physical copy to your local hard drive. For a single item, hover over the specific file in your dashboard and click the Save icon to begin the local download. For bulk extractions, right-click the parent folder and select Save. The server will automatically bundle the entire directory into a single zip archive before sending it down to your local device. If your home internet connection frequently drops, pair this extraction step with a dedicated download manager to automatically resume any interrupted local transfers. You can stream a file immediately from the cloud or package it cleanly for local storage. This structure hands you control over how and when you consume your home bandwidth. This visualization represents the completed operational loop. Secure the link, fetch the data to the cloud, and extract a copy to your local machine. As you repeat this workflow, you will eventually hit the 2 GB ceiling of the free tier. When that happens, open the top menu and select Earn Free Space. You can permanently expand your account capacity by completing specific, verifiable actions, such as generating successful peer referrals or publishing approved reviews on social media. Once you have expanded your storage, the next technical step is WebDAV. This protocol allows you to mount the remote cloud locker directly into your computer's native file explorer as a network drive. By mastering this initial acquisition loop, managing large files ceases to be a strict hardware limitation and becomes a streamlined, location-independent process.